Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming to Deb Chanel's 40s World, where we do the Young and the Restless recaps and reviews. We're going to go over the one that aired today, January the 30th, at 3 o'clock my Eastern Standard Time. We go right on into it. We have Ashley and Jack discusses the Fenmore's deal and Phyllis. Then we have Lauren and Phyllis having drinks together and talking about Jack and Gloria and how they got even. Then Lauren asks Gloria to join them because she comes into the little lounge that her and Phyllis are already sitting down having drinks at. And she comes over like she hasn't done a thing, of course. Then we go to Nick. Nick and Noah getting ready for their opening mic night or event night where they have a local or featuring artists in the music industry to stop by and, lend hand their pipes to the audience. Or they may be like this girl called Spectra X. She's a local DJ that's just now blowing up. And she graced their little lounge with her expertise. It was almost like, excuse me, y'all, being at a rave type party, which really didn't fit the age group sort of what Nick's bar was catering to, especially Lauren and Phyllis and Michael being there. But it just is what it is. They had some younger people in the audience as well. Even Robbie came down and joined in. But anyway, that's basically what it was. And he thanked his son Noah for getting that business on a Monday, which is pretty much slow after 6 o'clock, I'm sure. Um, but, they're setting the stage up for the little event that's happening tonight. And Nick is very proud of Noah for solidifying that particular act. Then Noah is talking about Nikki to his dad being freaked out about Dylan and the case he's working on. And then Nikki comes to visit Sharon to see how she's doing since the visit from Dylan. And Sharon is talking to Nikki very harshly. Then we go to commercial. We come back. We have Sharon is talking to Nikki about Dylan and the past cases he's had worked on and how she's handling all of it right now and how he handled them in the past. And Nikki is confronting Sharon, about, pretty much everything and trying to, help her understand that, it has to be this way and this, that, and the third. And she just knows she's up at that little cabin that they have on the property. And she's all alone. And, Nikki felt bad. And she just said, I'll go see her. Let me go check on her. She is my daughter-in-law. She's been married to both of my sons. I guess I can do that for her. And anyway, Nick and Noah are still discussing Dylan being gone, but they don't know that Dylan is really gone. You know what I'm saying? He's like in the witness protection program. And, Sharon is going through a lot right now. I'm like, that might give Nick and Sharon a chance to reconnect. Who knows? Then we have Ashley. Ashley is still fussing with Jack about the Fenmore deal and how he really got taken. And how Phyllis is going to be working back with them once again. Then we have Ashley thinks Jack wants Phyllis back in his life, and he's just doing it, undercover like. Then we have Phyllis and Lauren. They're making a fool out of Gloria and somewhat breaking the news to Gloria that she is still out of a job, meaning being unemployed. Okay, we go to commercial. We come back. We have Robert is showing Ashley and Jack a new program when Jack gets a call from Gloria and Jack goes to meet her again. Okay, then Ashley tells Robbie he will be working closely with Phyllis, and he thinks that's a problem, but then Ashley assures him no, they're going to be joining forces. Phyllis is actually coming back, working with the company, but she's with another company, but now they're kind of like merged together. So, don't think it's a bad thing if they have to be put on the same projects or whatever. It's a good thing. And then she goes on to say, do you like Chinese food and all this? And she was saying, okay, well, I'll order some Chinese food for us. And, of course, Robbie don't know what to say. He's pretty much tickled pink that she would even think about I guess, asking him for lunch or dinner or whatever. But he's also wanting to go to this spot where this new artist Spectra X is going to be performing at, but he doesn't tell Ashley none of that. So pretty much Ashley's taking up all the guy's time along with feeding him, thinking he don't have nothing else to do. And I'm like, Ashley, don't you have some dates or something, baby girl? Shouldn't you have something to do? But you spending all your time with this young man. But anyway, that's pretty much how it is. She's taking advantage of the poor boy, and then she don't even know the poor boy is liking her. Okay, then we go to the underground. The underground, which is Nick's little bar, sidebar, and it's jumping, meaning got a lot of crowd in there, people dance, people enjoying themselves. Like I said, it seems like a little rave party, and it's going real well, and it's producing revenue for his business. Then we have Paul comes back to catch up with Sharon and give her some insight of how Dylan fared with leaving her and getting to his new secret disclosed location. He said he tried to call Sharon, but Sharon's her phone keeps going to voicemail. So he wanted to come by and talk with her about some additional things that was concerning Dylan, but he didn't want to talk to her on the phone about it. So he just dropped back by. And Sharon is being very rude to Paul. And Sharon is having a hard time accepting Dylan is gone. And Nikki tries to reassure Sharon and comfort her. We go to commercial, we come back. Paul is wanting Sharon to tell everyone that Dylan left her because all she did and all her lies in order to keep Dylan safe. I mean, that's the roost they're going under to kind of keep him like he didn't have nobody when he pretty much was working on that case, and it won't bring any drama towards him having a family life or whatnot. All that kind of stuff. But I still feel the writer's going to, I don't know, get Victor somewhat involved and bringing Dylan back home safely. He may be coming back under another face and all of that, but it's going to be Dylan, or what we know of being Dylan anyway. But then we have Nicholas is thanking Noah for setting up the live performance for Mondays at the bar, and he's going to dedicate every Monday to be, open mic bar, open artist night to come out and grace them with their talent. And he's thanking his son Noah for putting the first thing together, which was a definite success. Then we have, I don't know why Lauren thinking she back in her teenage days or college days. She dancing up on one of Nick's bars, what do you call it, sections where you be sitting, having a drink or whatnot. She's on the stage. I made her a stage on one of the bar stools. I was like, really? I don't know what the hell going on with Laura. All right. I guess she called herself walking in sunshine. So she made that deal with Jack by tricking him by having Eric come down acting like he's one of her silent partners that's wanting to invest just to trick Jack into giving her what she wanted all along from Jack. But anyway, uh we go back, excuse me, y'all. We go back to the Nick's bar, and the DJ is really pumping up the crowd, and she's really doing her thing. I'm like, nah, she finna shake herself off from up there. How bad she's shaking and moving. But I guess she got to be hyped. She got to keep the crowd hyped. So then we go back to Ashley and Robbie eating food, but then Robert tell her he really has somewhere to go. And of course, Ashley like, okay, I didn't really know you had somewhere to go, really, really, but go on and go. And, he goes and tell her where he going. And then, she looks kind of sad because she kind of enjoyed his company. But I'm like, Ashley, you crazy. But anyway, we go to Gloria. Gloria's asking Jack for a job, but Jack only has 49% controlling stake in the Lawrence company, and he has no hiring capabilities of providing her with any type of employment. And Gloria's coming off mad as hell. We go to commercial, we come back. Gloria's laughing at Jack for being estimating Lauren and her pool with other investors, because it pretty much they both got fooled, if you want to know the truth. And bringing in Eric Forster, which is a heavy hitter in the fashion community. And both of them are getting drunk. They're drawing their sorrows, okay? Jack for putting out a deal that he ended up losing in, but gaining the company, but he spent more money than he needed to, and he still didn't have controlling interest in Fenmore's. And I don't think Jack is supposed to be drinking, but I might be confused. It's something. He had a substance abuse, but I thought it was alcohol, but maybe, I'm wrong, whatnot. But it is what it is. Then we have Phyllis and Nicholas are having fun at the lounge themselves. They're creating fake accounts on some dating website, and they finally start getting hits, or at least Phyllis does. Then we have Ashley is feeling all alone, and she finally goes home, but she don't go home. She end up going to Nick's Mike night at his club because of what Robbie had said or who was going to be down there performing. And I'm like, girl, you are not that age group. What are you doing? Don't you have a man somewhere? But anyway, it is what it is. Then we go to Sharon. Sharon is going to keep the lie that Paul is wanting her to tell the public. And spread around the town about her and Dylan's breakup and Dylan actually leaving her. And Paul and Nikki leaves Sharon alone. And Sharon is looking at Dylan's picture, wanting to throw it in the garbage can. But, she end up not. She end up holding it in her own arms, or her hands, looking at it and thinking about the good times. We go to commercial. We come back. We have Noah comes over to check on his mom, and Sharon starts to tell the lie that Paul wanted her to tell about Dylan leaving her for good because of everything that had transpired. Then we have Ashley at the bar with Robbie, and they both were looking at Spectre X perform, and Robbie, sees her just by backing up. And she up there trying to act like she, I guess, 18 again, or in her college days. We go to commercial. We come back. We have Jack and Gloria are very drunk at the bar, of course. And then we go to commercial. We have Jack and Gloria still drunk, but Jack gets them both home safely because he could barely walk. And Gloria's walking around asking about where her purse is, and her purse is sitting on her. And it's just a hot mess, but they're not driving. Jack said he has a driver downstairs waiting on them. So they pretty much get to somebody's house. But that's another story for another day. Then we have Robin and Ashley. They start to dance, and Lauren and Michael finally get off the dance floor, and she gets off the bar counter and sits down and starts talking, like the adults that they are, the seasoned adults that they are. And Nicholas and Phyllis, still fooling around on some chat site that some guy done hit up Phyllis on. And Nick is trying to, see what is being said and this, that, and the third. Then we go to our last and final scene where Sharon is telling Noah a bold-faced lie about Dylan finally leaving her, and he's gone, and their marriage is over. And Noah was like, "Dawg, I didn't know he would do that. Hey, I didn't know he was that upset," and this, that, and the third. And, Sharon's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But, she has all Dylan clothes out there laid, I guess, to give away to the, I don't know, child. I guess the homeless people. So she's trying to get rid of everything from him, and she's going to start her little lie to call herself keeping Dylan safe. But y'all, that was the Young and the Restless that aired for Monday, January the 30th. 2017. We'll be back tomorrow talking more about it on another episode, and I'll talk to you then. Have a great night. Goodbye.